Okay, season 2 of Takagi Karakai Jouzo. And yeah, it's nice to see Nishikata. No, why? Oh, yeah, the same as usual. She could definitely redeem. Are they going to share a book? Oh, oh. It's nice to see this kind of anime from time to time. It's just so I don't know. It's nice seeing this kind of wholesome kind of romance season two. And last season was the last episode from last season was really I think somewhat um, shows Nishikata's affection for and I think that's the first time Nishikata really somewhat successfully teased Takagi. Yeah, and just it feels nice seeing this kind of anime. Oh, are they going for the high school route now? Because I think they're in the middle school. Oh, and I wonder what tricks now Takagi has in store for Nishikata. Textbook. Ah. Oh yeah, I forgot that he has to do push-ups whenever Takagi teases her. His sort of kind of motivation. Oh. Oh. Yeah. It seems like Takagi has predicted that this will happen. Yeah, she knows. No. What does it say? Oh. Yeah, but I think it's the same. It's either way. It's just that Nishikata doesn't have a clue. I guess he's struggling and he doesn't want to think that way. Did she? Oh, I thought Takagi showed him at the wrong page. Ah. Right to the point. The same thing that always happen. That always how Nishikata process what will happen. Victor. I think she already caught on what Nishikata is trying to do. Yeah. No. Wonder what it says. Wonder what's the hidden message. What is it? Oh, there's no hidden message. Oh, maybe the hidden message is. Oh. Oh. I guess Nishikata is struggling if he's to approach it that she's being direct to him or she's just teasing with him. I think all after all this time, it should have been obvious that she's really, she really likes Nishikata. And I wonder how how they started becoming like this. This is somehow reminded me of Reagan. Yeah, and I think she would pretend that she's hypnotized or something. Yeah, how can you say no? Oh, I think she's just pretending. But her eyes seems different. I feel like this is the trick that she. I wonder if he's going to say something ridiculous, or maybe he says he'll do something weird, and then eventually Takagi will reveal that she's not really hypnotized. And is falling for it. No. No, he's being. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah, that's. But he held back, so he didn't want Takagi to to be to look embarrassing like that. I can say I dislike it. Yeah. Yeah, I know that. I know that experience. Ooh. Oh, the same thing that Nishikata is watching. She got hypnotized. What was she she was muttering something. She was mumbling something. Whoa. Whoa. Skipping stones. I guess he has a, yeah. He wants to compete again. Yeah. Whoa. And I'm assuming he practiced this a lot of times before challenging Takagi. Whoa, 15? But still. Oh. That expression of hers. Just one. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, she. Oh, a crab. But why is it the only left? Oh. Oh. Whoa. But still, he 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 tried to somewhat protect, but I guess not to take the fall for Takagi. Nah, but I oh, they hold hands, so it's his win. Yeah. but but Takagi was really surprised back then. She wasn't expecting that. Yeah. Oh. Ah. Yeah. Okay, so that's the first episode of the season 2. And I guess the best part is that last part when Nishikata um, accidentally pushed Takagi to the river, and yeah, he saved her. I guess he did say it somewhat so, but still, I think that really surprised Takagi. I think that's one of the things that made her really like Nishikata, and it's because of his pure nature. He's somewhat like a tsundere kind of guy, but and even though Takagi is approaching her somewhat approaching him somewhat directly, I guess his somewhat innocence is, and I guess being like a, yeah, I guess that's his, just being innocent with those things, and I guess somewhat he's still, I guess he's being like I'm not sure what the word is, but he doesn't want to get ahead of himself and think that, oh, this girl is attracted to me, something like that. He always thinks that maybe it's because of this, and maybe, but I think he's thinking about it that maybe Takagi is something like that, but yeah, I guess he doesn't want to think that way, and maybe somehow I think I guess I think also somewhat um thinks somewhat highly of Takagi, especially after all those times that they went through. That she's always it seems like she's always scheming something, and I guess Nishikata is embarrassed to 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 confirm whether it's, if she's just teasing him or something like that. But yeah, I think that's the what I really love about this anime is, even though um is how it's how Nishikata um it's how Nishikata uh, uh um it's how he what do you call this, how interpret or translate, yeah, interprets what Takagi is saying, and sometimes he thinks it's the obvious thing, and sometimes, and eventually it's not the case. But usually it's Takagi, I think, is showing him the signs, but I guess he's still a bit um, embarrassed in accepting that or something. But yeah, this is really their chemistry together, and I guess also with Takagi being kinda, it's like um, it's like something vague, but at the same time could interpret it as something else, and I kinda I kinda feel for Nishikata, but at the same time, just them being together and enjoying their uh, their company is, I think, what is also being really fun to watch. And even though this tricks that they do are just simple, and also they're the things that they do, but how Nishikata reacts to that, and also how Takagi reacts to that is, I think, what one of the things that I love the most in this anime. And but I hope that eventually there's a, I guess they're having a bit of progress with regards to that, with their relationship. And yeah, I really enjoy it being like this, even though it's somewhat it's bit by bit, instead of the same, the usual. I guess I'm not sure if this also happens in other romance anime. I guess I'm not sure if this could be considered as a romance anime. But yeah, it's just a bit of progression, but at the same time, it's still satisfying to see how they progress with their relationship, as just being a tease and a teaser, a teaser and the one who's being teased. And yeah, I can never get enough. I can never get tired of seeing them doing this for a lot of episodes. And yeah, I think what is always the best part is whenever Takagi is the one who's being surprised with just how Nishikata acts, how he acts towards certain unexpected events. I think that's the thing with whenever Takagi is being somewhat teased by Nishikata, is unexpected things, and that I think she never first saw, because usually she could she could predict, just based on how Nishikata thinks what is going to happen, what Nishikata will do, and how she will counter that. So yeah, that's how I think with this anime and with this episode. And I just really enjoy seeing seeing them together. And yeah, I'm excited to see how their relationship will progress in this season. And I'm not sure if they're going through until high school, but that would be really interesting, especially I think by when once they go through high school, there's a lot of things that will change, and you're still not sure if they'll be, definitely it cannot be guaranteed that they'll be in the same classroom or things like that. And how will they react by then? Would they still, but will they still have the same kind of, will Nishikata still have the same reaction as being a much more mature um, mature mature guy once they reach high school? So yeah, that's what I think. And yeah, I just enjoy seeing this anime, and Takagi teasing Nishikata. And I guess that's just the point of the show, of this anime, is this girl teasing this boy, and and how, and shows how her affection for him in a somewhat indirect and vague way, which is really I'm not sure how to how, what kind of feeling it is. It's something just something very um, calm and enjoying. It's just really fun to watch, and I really enjoy watching this anime. So yeah, how about you guys? What are your thoughts on this episode or in this anime? If you would like to share your feelings with regards to this, does it somewhat remind you of your childhood and maybe being? I guess that's the feeling, is that somewhat being reminded of your your childhood with maybe your crush or your friend, something like that, when you were just a kid or when you were in middle school, something like that. So yeah, feel free to share your comments down below, and if you think I have missed some details, just let me know in the comments, and please like and subscribe for more updates. And if you want to watch the next episode, you could do so by checking it out on the link in the description down below for my Patreon page. And at the same time, it will really help me a lot in creating more action videos like this in the future. So please do consider checking out my Patreon page. So thank you again for watching. See you in my next video. Have a great day. Goodbye.